Conflict. Actually, I don't really have a lot of conflict stories at work, but let me reach back. And when I was in graduate school, one of my professors told me that I should apply for this academic conference with one of the papers that I wrote. And I said, okay, but I don't have any money, so, where's the money going to come from? And he said, oh, apply. And so I applied and got accepted. And so I talked to him and I said, hey, I got accepted to that conference. Isn't that great? And how am I going to pay for it? And he said, oh, I put in a good word for you. You made me stick my neck out, and now you're not going to go over money. And I was like, actually, buddy, let's look at my email here. I told you right from the get-go that I didn't have the money to go unless I would get funding, and you told me to apply anyway, and I have it in writing. And he wasn't super happy about it, but I was right, and, that's the way it goes. So the best way that I deal with conflict is in two things, okay? I actually have 2 notebooks. They're not in my hands because I'm not at work right now. And in one notebook, I keep just a handwritten to-do list. Everything that I'm responsible for, I write down. I know a lot of people use their phones or computers to keep these lists, but for me, a handwritten list works a lot better because I remember it and it's always just right in front of me. The second thing that I do is I write down everything. I have my second notebook that has everything ever said to me written down. And in any situation where I'm afraid that I will have some kind of conflict, I always send email and make sure I get a response in writing. So then when there is a conflict in the future, I have written proof that, I covered myself. And that's the way I deal with it, and that's how I really don't have a lot of conflict these days, because I keep everything in writing. Thanks.